Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist to the Abyss, and you're watching my review for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3, Stardust Crusaders, Episode 7. Alright, 7. Gotta mirror. I keep forgetting to mirror things, alright? But, Episode 7, yeah. Um, and this one starts with Dio talking with that old woman and Yaba, alright? And it turns out she was the one who taught him about his stand, which means she's probably an expert. She's probably a really, really good stand user. Probably. Just like probably. Like I make no guarantees because she might be like Joseph Joestar and technically have a stand, but not really. Like he has a stand, but it's not a fully developed stand like everyone else. So you never know. She might not even have a stand at all. She might just be an expert and not actually have one herself. Who knows? But like, for instance, you might see a color commentator for a sport who's never actually played the sport before. You know, something like that. I mean, it's different, but you get the point, all right? But I'll just assume that she does have a stand and that she's pretty good. But other than her and Dio, they also have 7 other stand users who are, the 7 of them are on the move, apparently. They've got the Empress, the Emperor, the Devil, the Hanged Man, Strength, which is who we saw in this episode, Temperance, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so they got Pat Sajak on their team now. All right, so that's I don't even know where I was gonna go with that. I just should have kept quiet. That was so bad. Anyway, moving on. All right, so after that scene with Dio, we get back to Team Joestar. All right, them and Usopp Girl and the dudes from the last ship, they all go on the new ship, and they're exploring it, but they're realizing very, very quickly that no one is on the ship. All right, the only living thing they find is this orangutan. All right, and once they leave the orangutan and they start exploring some more, they realize that things are moving on their own. Right, so they've got the steering wheel for the ship that's moving on its own, and the killer wheel, literally the killer, is the crane moves on its own and impales this dude. All right, like that. It caught me off guard completely. You'll be able to see my live reaction too. It caught me completely off guard. Um, so after that, Joseph Joestar, he just decides, you know what, everybody, go down to the cabins, stay there. We're gonna see what we can do, and that's that. All right. However, when Usopp Girl goes down there, she goes to see the orangutan. All right. This dude's pulling a card out of freaking Jotaro's playbook from episode 1. This dude, he's locked up, and he's got a freaking apple. He's got cigarettes and matches. He's even got freaking Playboy in there. Like, dude's got it made, man. Oh no, he doesn't. But I mean, still, like, it's pretty impressive just getting stuff like that. But after she's not down there for too long though, because some of the dudes come down there and force her to leave. But after that, they try to connect out to some other ships to anyone who might be in the area. Doesn't work, of course. And Usopp Girl decides, you know what? I smell like salt water. I'm sticky. I'm gonna go take a shower. So for all the Lolicons out there, you got some fan service. Personally, I didn't give a crap. I thought it was, you'll be able to see how I felt about it in my live reaction. But yeah, she's taking her shower. The other guys just get killed while she's in there. All right, and the orangutan got out. He's the one who did it. All right, and he goes after the girl because the freaking orangutan's a Lolicon too. All right, unbelievable, unbelievable. But Jotaro comes to the rescue. All right, orangutan goes after her, but he shows up, fights the orangutan, and ends up defeating it in the end. Um, the orangutan was the stand user, it turns out, which I called in the beginning. I called that the orangutan was a stand user, and I called that the fact that the ship was a stand. All right, again, you'll be able to see that in my live reaction too. All right, I called that crap. I called it. All right, but the fight itself, it was cool. All right, the others couldn't do anything because they were stuck in the ship like it was quicksand. All right, well, that was interesting, but yeah, like I said, though, Jotaro fought him and won. In the end, he did the finger thing. I forgot what it was called. For some reason, I want to call it Star Finger, but that sounds lame. Whatever. He did the finger thing, alright? That sounds really freaking weird. Especially since my hand's looking like this. But he did the finger thing where he like shoot. You know, if you watched the episode, you know, all right. He did the finger thing, and then he did the Gatling gun thing, and then that was that. All right. After he beat the orangutan, the ship ended up disappearing, so they just got stuck in the ocean again. Though apparently they were able to make it to Singapore, so yeah, good. So good for them. Singapore was the girl's goal, I think, to see her father again or something like that. Um, is she going to stay? I don't know. To be honest, I don't really care, but for them to have gone through the trouble of introducing her, it wouldn't make sense for her to not show up again. And that doesn't necessarily mean that she has to show up again right away. She can just show up in like 10 episodes at some point. Like freaking Smokey. Smokey, Jesus. The three useless S's of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Smokey, Speedwagon, and Stroheim. Dude shows up, gets beaten up, gets his body. Never mind, I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic. The point is that she might show up later. Of course, she could just stick with the crew, because in the preview, one of the guys was talking about how they were actually discussing it. Like one of the lines that you saw was, you know, it's too dangerous for her to travel with us, or something like that. So they were actually discussing it. So I don't know. Maybe she will. Maybe she won't. I don't really care either way. But hey, that's who cares, all right? Who cares? But that's it, you guys. She might. She'll definitely be back. But that's it, you guys, for this review. Overall, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Um, it was a weird episode, and not in a good way. But at the same time, it was also a unique episode in a good way because the stand user wasn't human, and the stand itself wasn't even a living thing. It was a ship, so that was interesting. So, plus the fight itself was fine. So I'll give the episode a 7 out of 10, and that's that. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I actually got spoiled a bit with this episode because I saw pictures posted on Facebook of the lolly girl in a shower and some orangutan. So I have no clue what that's about, but maybe it's a stand user. It's not necessarily a battle whenever they want to get food. I mean, calm down. I mean, unless you look at the people who are actually making it food. No, because then you can grow it. Unless you say they're arguing with, or they're battling with a weapon. Oh, who cares? Who cares? Seriously, why am I thinking too this hard about it? Last time I heard the Wheel of Fortune being used in anime was with Arcana Familia, and that was awful. Hopefully this does it better. I'm sure it will. With music like that, you know something's got to go wrong at some point. They already got a ghost. Oh man, already got a ghost driving the ship. Oh, there's the orangutan. It's orangutan, not orangutan. People add a G at the end. It's not how it's pronounced or spelled. Wait, what? Holy crap! Holy crap! Dang! Yo! Yo! Dang! Yeah. I, mm, yeah, you probably should. You probably should avoid them. Oh man. She's gonna go to the orangutan. It was recent. Yes. Yes, it was. Yes. Oh, dang. Wait, what? Watch him start speaking. Yo, this is the most interesting monkey I've seen in a long time, if ever. If anything, you guys are creepier than the orangutan. Seriously. Wow. Really? Lolly? Oh God, Jesus Christ. She's like 2 years old, and like, oh Jesus Christ. And this is the orangutan. Oh, really? Again? Dude, she's like 5 years old. What is this? Tomb of Rue? Dragonar Academy? Like, what is this? Oh God, I don't. What the? Dang, dang. The stand user. Oh dang! Holy crap! And he just takes it. What the? Wait, it's like the entire ship is stand? I think the entire ship is the stand. Pretty legit. Oh, really? Again with the fan service? And then the subtitles like right there. Yeah, yeah. So it has to be that the ship itself. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Dude, you guys got muscles for days. Just boom, just go like that. This is children's adventure. Just like strike a pose and that'll like defeat the ship right there. Oh dang. Yo. Oh man, this thing is something else. I, I mean, you can't really blame him for thinking he's won. He's got it pretty good right now. I mean, really. The only one he's not messing with is her. Oh, that's why. I can't even look at the screen right now. If I'm gonna watch something with fan service this season, it's gonna be Daimidara. Daimidara. The show is funny, man. Midara, Midara, Midara. Let me stop. See, now I'm playing the song through my head. Man, I shouldn't have started. Wait, what's going on? Mm, dang. But if you beat the orangutan, does that mean the ship goes away? How about no? Yeah, exactly. Destroy him. Yeah, it's what he deserves. Freaking Lolicon. Get out of here. Then again, the guys who made this episode were freaking Lolicons too. No, no, it's not their fault that this was in the source material. That's Hero, whatever his name is. No, not Hiroyuki. Hero Hockey, whatever. You know how I mean. Araraki? Who cares? Yeah, the ship does disappear. Okay. It was just a boat. I mean, I figured it out too. Censored out the smoking again. That don't mean nothing. No, it won't either. Get out of here. Well, at least we know there are going to be 6 more stand users before they get to Dio. But still, that's a lot. Like, 13 episodes of waiting for Dio. I mean, oh man. Obvious stand is obvious. Or something. Something involving the dude that was the girl's son, whatever, blah, 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 something like that. I mean, episode was cool, I guess. I mean, it was just so weird because of the fan service and stuff. Like, it was literally focused on fan service. But I mean, it was an interesting twist for the ship itself to be a stand. So cool episode, I guess overall. Polnair fell for a trap. But was it a girl? Oh, that's it. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time.